Poorville. Thought we'd do a video this morning.
This is an old wheel horse garden tractor I picked up on a deal, and I actually drove it out and connected it to the alligator shear. This video was produced by Poorville Enterprises about a year ago. It's still hooked up and works good. It could use a little bit more horsepower, so eventually we're going to hook it to a car or truck or something, preferably a 4-cylinder diesel with like a 5-speed. You can change it gear ratio.
Always count these fingers when you start and when you finish. Oh, they're all there. I hope they stay there. They come in handy. So yeah, this thing shears pretty good. Last time we tried it was the winter and I had a flat tire on it, so we're going to try our luck with this. They smile or they tease. Oh. So let's see what we got.
Now that's all brass, that handle on that sump pump. Some of them old ones are pure brass. That's cast aluminum that just broke. I use it to kind of break a lot of it loose when I'm running it. I generally get a pile of them sump pumps out there. Cut the electric motors off them. Whoops. I've showed this video before, but I lost it and I had to hunt it down in my videos. They were only showing like a year ago. I usually do this a couple times a year. Get out there and do some shearing for. I can shear roughly a ton of gas or a ton of iron for about a gallon of gas. But I am going to eventually put a little bigger car or something on there. I like something that's all enclosed. All you do is get in it and hit the key and start it, and probably run it in second gear, maybe. Experiment with the gear ratio. And if we shear them tires in half, we can set them out in the garbage and they'll take a couple of them a week if they're sheared in half. I've done it with a Sawzall, a grinder, and I prefer to do it this way. Generally, we'll shear up them, 10 of them or so, and take 2 out a week. Get a pile of them. And I like the sound of that tire just crunching in half like that. That thing is actually fairly slow. It's safer than it looks. You just got to pay attention to what you're doing. I would never want Don out there using that. Don don't pay attention to what he's doing. Now, when I bought that, it was all reconditioned, the cutting edges and all that. Guy had them all done by some company, I don't know. And I looked all over for one, and I kept finding them 300-400 miles away. And this one here was about 2 miles away. And I can't remember why I went down there. I think I actually stopped down there and or maybe somebody told me about it. I had ads on the computer. I generally will put ads in the computer, or ads in the computer looking for different stuff, and a lot of times I find it. I did find some of these, but they were so far away, and it ain't real light to haul. But this one I think was, like I said, 2 or 3 miles away. Just what I was looking for. And I think I paid about $1,800 for it. It's a lot of money, but if you figure you're cutting long iron, especially, oxygen runs me $30 a tank. A lot of this is not really worth cutting with oxygen. Just there ain't enough weight in it. But this will cut some pretty good stuff, especially if I get a vehicle hook to it, run it off the back tire. And of course, if I buy the vehicle right, I can scrap the converter out and get some of my money back. Pick up an S10 or Chevette or something like that. I think I was actually cutting a piece of aluminum off the end of that. And you can have the backhoe bucket sitting right underneath that and catch a lot of it. Just dump it in a truck or a trailer. Or you ain't doing so much handling of it. There's some aluminum. Got it stuck again. Actually, that belt's kind of bad on that wheel horse. It's really old. There's 2 belts running at just regular small fan belts. I'm surprised it hasn't broke yet because I've smoked it a couple of times. And I have to kick it in neutral. I'm running it in 4th gear. High gear with that garden tractor. Pretty much full throttle. I thought I'd do a replay of this for the new subscribers. And I like watching it myself. Kind of entertaining. I'm actually waiting on a new project that should be here within the next 10 to 15 minutes. It's coming in on a flatbed tow truck. I was actually supposed to meet them over where I bought it, and they were sitting over there waiting on me. They were supposed to call me and let me know when they were on their way, and they told me they're just going to bring it over here. So it saved me driving about 44 miles anyway. But that's alright. I don't mind.
That's the way they do the tires.
Thanks for stopping by Poorville.
Something cool over here. Works pretty good. I got some more to do, but what do you think? If it ever gets where it's got a value. So I like that being on that rider. It could use a little bit more power, but I've smoked the belt so many times I start getting to that thicker stuff.
Thanks for stopping by. I got somebody here with a tow truck. Goodbye now. Have a good day. Go find some junk.
Regular garden tractor belts, and it's a little